my foray into the superhero genre was definitely Batman. And in fact, the first Batman movie I ever saw was one that I was not allowed to watch. It was that Batman movie with the Penguin and with what's her face, Catwoman. It's definitely not for kids. Oh, I died again. Rip. But it wasn't for kids, and my parents had it, and I was not allowed to watch it. I was not allowed to watch it. Which, looking back, yeah, I could see why. But we had a babysitter come over one day, and I managed, like the little putz that I was, to convince the babysitter that my parents let me watch that Batman movie all the time. And I was actually pretty smart about it, too. Because what I did was I've been looking at that Batman movie for quite a while, and I read the back of the Batman movie, and I read the description to it. So when the babysitter asked me to prove that I had seen the Batman movie and that my parents actually let me watch it, I just recited the back of the box, which convinced her that I had, in fact, seen the Batman movie before and I was allowed to watch it. And so that's how I convinced the babysitter to let me watch it. And I fell in love with it. I did. I loved the Penguin. I really, really, really enjoyed that movie. And I should not have been watching it as a kid. I really shouldn't have. But I watched it, and I loved it. And no regrets. And I know that a couple years later, my mom caught me watching it one day, and she goes, who said you could watch that? And I was just like, I've seen it a million times. At this point in time, there's really no point in trying to ban me from it. Because I had practically memorized it at that point. So I was a naughty kid. I was very smart about my naughtiness.